So you guys know sometimes I like telling you some of my stories, and most of the time they're bad, emotional. But I thought this time it's been a long time since I told you a life story of mine. Some of you like hearing them. Some of you have asked me to come back to telling them again. I can tell you right now, the one that I'm going to tell you, if you're squeamish, if you are a Bible thumper, if you're super sensitive to things, you might want to tune off right now, because what I'm about to talk about is it's a story that's kind of stuck in my head from time to time that I just don't disclose to people. I don't talk about it. It was a moment in my life that I wish I could forget, but unfortunately it's funny, comical, and nasty at the same time that I'm never going to forget it. Here in Louisiana, in Leesville, Louisiana, there's a bar called The Spot, and it was a Friday. We just got off work. I had taken off and stopped at the bar, and I was having a few drinks, feeling pretty good. A couple friends came up there, and they're all having some drinks with me, and we ended up staying quite a few hours, actually. What's up with this phone? So we ended up staying quite a few hours, and this lady comes up there, and she's standing next to me at the bar, and she's telling me how handsome I am, and she's telling me a little bit about herself. She asked me what I want to drink. I said, well, I love Captain Morgan. And she says, how about double Captain and Red Bull? I said, oh, I've never had a double Captain and Red Bull. I don't know what that is. She said, try it. I'll buy you one. So she buys me a double Captain and Red Bull. And we're dancing around the floor and stuff like that. And she's kissing on me, and back then, as my moral standards and kind of what I wanted in life was a little bit different than what I have going on in life now. Back then I didn't really care. I was young, soldier in the military, trying to figure out life, just basically having fun. And I need to wipe this camera off. I apologize. When you see me wipe the camera and stuff off while I'm on right now, it's because I'm direct feeding. I'm not editing or anything. This is going straight on. Anyhow, we're dancing around and stuff, and she's kissing on my cheeks and on the bottom of my ears and stuff, and I'm thinking to myself, man, I'm young, and this woman's twice my age. This is like every young guy's dream, right? So I'm to a point where I'm feeling pretty relaxed, and I'm kind of reciprocating some of the kissing on the cheek and grabbing the butt and stuff like that, and then the next thing I know, I don't remember anything. I remember nothing after that. Somehow my buddy said she got me out of the bar into her vehicle, and she took me about 15-20 minutes away, and I woke up a few hours later on her couch. Yes, on her couch, freaking out, not knowing where I was at, not knowing what town I was in. Nothing looked familiar, and I hear moaning and groaning and stuff like that, and I go walking through the house, and I see this light on in the back of the house, and the door's partially open, and I get in there, and I look in the door, and I see the woman and her daughter doing stuff to each other. Yes, doing stuff to each other that should not be done. And I was devastated. I walked back to the front of the house, and all I can think about is, man, these hick towns, these podunk, everybody's cousins, everybody's brothers and sisters and moms and dads and girlfriends and boyfriends. Oh my gosh, it's true. It's true. Oh my God, it's true. I'm devastated. So I go back in the living room, and I'm still whatever she put in my drink. It's not wore off, and I don't know what to do. I almost feel like numb and slightly, not paralyzed, but my decision-making process just kind of wasn't there. So I go lay back down on the couch, and I curl my knees up into my chest, and I lay over in a corner, and I bury my face like this into the couch, and I'm laying there. And I'm hoping that nobody bothers me, nobody messes with me. And next thing I know, I get a tap on my back, and I'm like, and I look, and it's the girl. Not the one that was at the bar with me, but it was her daughter. Looked like she was about 14 years old. Disgusting. And I buried my face deeper in and said, please leave me alone, please leave me alone, please leave me alone. And the girl said, come on, come in there. No, leave me alone or I'm going to call the cops. Well, how are you going to call the cops? Your phone is locked up in Mom's car. Oh, crap. I wonder if I'm like trapped in here or what. I get up to go to the door and open the door, and the door's padlocked from the inside. I cannot get out of the house. I try to go out the back of the door. In the back of the door, it's padlocked. I cannot get out of the house. And I'm freaking the hell out. I go to open the windows, and they've got boards shoved in the top of the windows on each side where I can't lift the windows to climb out of the windows. I can't call nobody. I'm stuck in the house. I don't know what to do. So I went back in there and got back on the couch and crawled up in a ball, and I'm like, this is a bad dream. This is a bad dream. This is not happening. This is not happening. And then the mother comes in there. And she tries to wake me up. And I'm like, no, please just leave me alone. Please just leave me alone. Let me fall asleep. This is not happening. Not today, Satan. This is not happening. And I'm just imagining that I'm somewhere else because I cannot get out of this place. I'm locked in. I can't go nowhere. There's no phones anywhere. Their cell phones aren't sitting around anywhere where I could just grab them. I can't get out. And I don't want to be accused of hurting, one of these women because I put my hands on them. I just cannot get out. So I literally fell back asleep on that couch and woke up like 6 hours later to the sun kind of beaming through the windows a little bit, and it was real warm on my back. And when I woke up, they were sitting around and sipping on coffee like it was no big deal at all, watching TV, and they were just like, oh yeah, what's going on? How are you? How was your night? Yeah, it was great. I had a lot of stuff to do yesterday. I didn't see you when you came home, Mom, or, I'm thinking to myself, what the heck just happened? They're acting like nothing happened. I was like, how did I get here? And she says, oh, you drank too much and you just kind of got drunk last night. You started passing out at the bar and stuff. And I'm thinking to myself, I ain't never drank too much to where I don't remember what happened the night before, and I do not remember what happened. How did I get here? And all I could think of is they put something in my drink to get me there, and they wanted to get me back to the house and have some fun with me, and it backfired on them. So they decided to have their little fun together. And she unlocked the doors and everything else, and after they kind of woke up, sipped on their coffee a while, put me in the vehicle and stuff with them, and ended up driving me right back to the bar where my car was at. She passed me my cell phone and my keys to my car, and I was like, what the heck just happened? Like, I could have been raped. Like, have you ever heard about a male getting raped? I could have been raped. I mean, when you get put in that position, you're like, when the shoe's on the other foot, you always think about like women getting raped or something, but never thought of a man being raped. And yeah, just one of the kind of scary moments in my life that I've kind of gained some experience in certain areas that I shouldn't have been experienced in at a young age. Anyway, it's one of my stories you guys like hearing sometimes, my military stories. Hope you all have a great day. Trying to get some breakfast started on the grill out here for my new video series. It's about 5 o'clock in the morning. The sun hasn't come up yet. Y'all be blessed.